The WWE Universe has been rocked to its core. Triple H has officially stripped Seth Rollins of his championship and terminated his contract across all brands. This isn't a storyline twist, and it isn't about ratings. It's a corporate decision that has ended the career of one of WWE's biggest stars. The meeting that changed everything. According to insiders, the pivotal meeting that sealed Seth's fate lasted less than 15 minutes. Triple H came in prepared, holding evidence that would leave Rollins with no ground to stand on. By the end of that closed-door session, Seth was no longer a WWE champion, no longer part of the roster, and no longer trusted by the company he once called family. The outrageous demands. The trouble began weeks earlier when Rollins sat down to renegotiate his contract. Instead of asking for a raise or creative adjustments, he reportedly demanded complete control of the Raw brand, executive producer credits for his segments, and the right to approve or deny opponents. These requests weren't just bold. They crossed into territory that undermined WWE's very structure. The threat that crossed the line. What turned a tense negotiation into a disaster was Rollins' alleged ultimatum. Sources say he threatened to walk out and share sensitive company details with rival promotions if his demands weren't met. For Triple H, a man who helped build Seth into a main event star, that was the ultimate betrayal. A web of manipulation. The situation worsened when WWE officials discovered Rollins had been secretly recording conversations with fellow wrestlers. He reportedly tried to spin those private talks into evidence of a brewing locker room revolt. But when Triple H reached out to the wrestlers Rollins had named, every single one denied involvement. Instead of support, Seth was exposed as a manipulator. The evidence that sealed his fate. When the final meeting took place, Triple H placed transcripts, screenshots, and proof of contract violations directly in front of Rollins. Witnesses say Seth tried to explain, backtrack, even plead, but the decision was already made. He was given paperwork to sign and 30 minutes to clear his belongings. The locker room fallout. The firing sent shockwaves through the roster. Wrestlers began questioning their own private conversations, worried they too had been recorded. Some rushed to Triple H to reaffirm their loyalty, while others expressed relief that Rollins' alleged schemes had been exposed. The sense of mistrust backstage is higher now than it has been in years. Merchandise wiped out. The fallout has extended beyond the ring. WWE immediately pulled all Seth Rollins merchandise from stores and online shops. Planned action figures, video game appearances, and special edition products were canceled overnight. WWE isn't just moving on, they're erasing him from the brand altogether. The non-compete clause. Even worse for Seth, the nature of his firing triggered an extended non-compete clause. That means he won't be able to appear for any rival promotion for the foreseeable future. By overplaying his hand, Rollins has essentially sidelined his own career. Becky Lynch caught in the middle. Perhaps the most heartbreaking part of this story is how blindsided Becky Lynch reportedly was. Sources say she had no idea what her husband was planning. Now she faces the personal and professional fallout of standing beside someone who has been blacklisted across the industry. Industry reaction wrestling veterans are calling this one of the most spectacular career collapses in history. Analysts say Seth miscalculated his importance, believing he was too valuable to cut loose. Instead, his actions served as a reminder that no superstar is bigger than the WWE machine. Triple H draws a line. Triple H's decision has been praised by many inside the business. It sends a clear message: loyalty matters, and manipulation will not be tolerated. Even top stars are not immune from consequences. As one veteran put it, this proves no one is untouchable. Final thoughts. The story of Seth Rollins' firing will go down in wrestling history as one of the industry's most shocking downfalls. Triple H didn't just take away a title, He took away Seth's place in WWE forever. What happens next for Rollins is unclear, but one thing is certain. The visionary who once claimed to burn it down ended up burning his own career instead.